Hi, yogis. So I want to talk about repetition and offer that up as a teaching skill. As a yoga teacher, it's so important to repeat in your sequences. Remember, it's actually a scientific fact that the more you repeat anything physically and mentally, you begin to educate your neural pathways, which helps you integrate the information that you're learning. You're also creating something that's called muscle memory. And the more muscle memory we have in our bodies, we could take a break from doing a pose for a couple years and come back. And because that muscle memory is there, it makes it much easier to find that posture again. Because it's carved out into our nervous system. When we don't have that muscle memory, a lot of times we're practicing only from our head. So we're thinking so much throughout the practice and we forget to breathe, and we're not really moving into that meditative space that the practice of yoga can offer. So especially if you're doing so many poses, so much linking, you're talking too fast, a lot of times you might lose your students' attention. They might feel overwhelmed and they might check out. And as yoga teachers, our job is to keep everybody present. So we have to move slow. And part of the benefit of repetition is it teaches students to stay in the process of what they're learning. So they learn how to refine what they're learning, and they can find the energetics of the posture, which really help to create that deep sense of spaciousness. And that's what leads to a meditative space. And it takes away the novelty and the excitement of a new pose and a peak pose, but it encourages your students to go deeper so they can actually learn to shut off that front brain, which helps us learn and process and really feel it in their body. So it becomes integrated in their nervous system. So if you feel like your students are not getting what you're saying, don't be afraid to stop the flow. Take them to the wall, demo if you have to, find different ways in your instruction on how to convey what you're teaching so they learn it on a deep level. And when I do this in my classes, students always leave and they're very thankful that they've learned something from the practice. I hope this helps, and leave questions and comments below. Namaste.